Are you looking for some amazing fall front porch decor inspiration? Look no further. Today's video is for you. Hey everyone, it's Shelly Killinger from the Shelly Killinger Group at Remax CSI. So today we're talking about fall front porches, and I have to tell you, oh my goodness, am I so envious of all of these amazing Instagram photos that I'm seeing of people posting of their beautifully decorated front porches. I am not usually that girl that can pull that off. I'm usually the school has started, dance lessons are back up and running, business is crazy, let's throw two mums on the front porch and call it a day kind of girl. That's typically my MO. But this year, I really wanted to take time and decorate my front porch in a fall theme. And although it didn't turn out perfect, I think it turned out pretty well. And I learned 4 things along the way that I want to share with you. So in case you are thinking about decorating your front porch this year, hopefully it'll make it a little bit easier. So the first thing I learned is to start with a base. So start with a rug that you love. I actually chose to layer my rugs this year. I had the buffalo plaid underneath and then our monogrammed rug on top. I really liked it because the buffalo plaid was so large and it really just added a lot of coziness to the front porch because let's face it, my front porch is just concrete. It's not very cozy to begin with. So having that rug on top really made it a little bit more cozy looking, added some texture, added some color. So choose a rug that adds a color that you love, adds some texture that you love, and really speaks to your personality. So tip number 1 is to start with a base. Tip number 2 is to add some greenery. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to go buy all new greenery just because it's fall. I actually looked in my summer flowers and I had lots of potted plants that were left over from summer, some of them looking better than others, and I pulled in a fern and my geraniums that were still looking great, and I left those as kind of a backdrop for all of the other fall greenery that I was going to add in. So don't be afraid to reuse your summer flowers. A lot of them stick around until late in the fall, especially ferns. So make sure to reuse some of your summer flowers and then layer in. Go to the farmer's market, buy a couple mums, buy some of the decorative peppers that are so pretty this time of year. Farmers markets are so overflowing with beautiful flower options this time of year. Choose a couple that you love and add those in with your summer greenery, and it's really going to look spectacular. So that is tip number 2, add in some greenery. Tip number 3 is to add personality with a wreath. Now, I went shopping on Amazon for my wreath, got it for less than $50. I love it because it's simple, it's clean, it's eucalyptus, and I love the warm greeting, the hello that it gives guests as they enter the front porch. So choose something that's your personality. I have seen things from the simplest things to the wackiest style wreaths with, all sorts of feathers and multiple colors, and they have fall foliage, and then they have more simple things with like grapevine type branches, and they're really beautiful options this time of year. So choose something that speaks to your personality and matches your color scheme. And honestly, you can save it for next year. So even if you invest a little bit, you can reuse it year after year. So tip number 3 is to add some personality with a wreath. Tip number 4 is to accessorize, of course, and what better fall accessory is there than pumpkins? So go to the farmer's market, pick up a few pumpkins. Doesn't have to be a ton of them. It doesn't have to look like, the ones that you see on Instagram where they're literally flowing down the whole set of steps, but just a few properly placed pumpkins can really add a great effect. I went with white pumpkins this year because I had blue planters. I didn't want it to compete, the orange to compete with the blue. So I went with white pumpkins. And then of course I added in just a lantern with a candle in it. I thought the gold was really a nice touch. And I plan to add in a fall sign that my daughter and I are working on. We're painting it, so that is for another video, but we'll put that up behind the fall greenery. So definitely take time to accessorize, have fun with it. Add in all sorts of fall accessories like pumpkins and lanterns and hay bales, whatever suits your fancy. So I hope these 4 tips have been helpful. Again, it's start with a base, add some greenery, add personality with a wreath, and last but not least, don't forget to accessorize. So hopefully these have been helpful. Best of luck decorating your own front porch. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our fun videos posted every single week. Happy fall, guys, and we'll see you soon.